Hi everyone, it's Chris, aka Biggest Rebel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing kind of a test and try with these Airbrush Magic Pen Blow Markers. These are a as seen on TV type product that I desperately wanted as a child. Now that I'm a 24-year-old adult, I now have them. A friend of mine actually got these for me back in December for my birthday. I know there's like 1,000,001 videos reviewing these, but here are my reviews. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull everything out. This does have the magic activator pen that changes one color to another like magic. This includes 9 colors, 1 magic pen, a bonus pen stand, and 30 stencil designs. On the marker itself, it will show the regular color, and then there's a strip that shows what the magic color will be. So I'm just pulling everything out. That's the bonus pen stand. There's this stripe that tells you what the magic color will be. And I just got some paper over here, so we're going to start trying to swatch these. I did record myself talking throughout this video, but it's just a lot of me blowing air. Obviously because these are blow markers. Honestly though, as a kid, I always saw these infomercials for these, and I always really wanted them, but we never had the money to afford things like this because my mom always saw it as like trash, unnecessary kind of things. You're like, why do you need them? So never got them. So when I first got these in December, I never used them just because at that point I didn't see a need for it anymore. But look how nice that pen stand is. Wow. I'm going to do a review on that. But we're going to try the magic marker now. So you're supposed to write something or use it to change the color of that. So that's just what I'm going to do now. And for some reason, even though the black one didn't work at the beginning, I still kept trying. Like I tried it like 4 or 5 different times just to make sure like I wasn't doing something wrong. It never worked. So I don't know why I kept trying it, but I did keep trying it, and it just never worked, unfortunately. Ain't that just the way? But I did also try this brown to green. The green is the magic color. It also didn't work. So then I was just like freaking out. Like, what if I just got a bunch of duds, you know? Like, yikes. But luckily it was just those two. Because as you'll see here, I will be trying all the rest of these markers. And they all worked fine. So sub to me. Subscribe. That's what the magic message is. But one of my biggest things growing up was I always loved watching infomercials. I know it's kind of weird, but I loved watching infomercials. So all those as seen on TV products have always been like super interesting to me. Other than this one, the only other kind of product that I've bought from like an as seen on TV infomercial was like the Copper Chef pan. This isn't sponsored, but I do love to cook, and so that like changed my life because it's like a non-stick pan. So it was a lot of fun. But here I am just watching and trying out all the rest of the markers. I did try to speed up as much as I could of just my head in the way, because that's kind of annoying to me. But I mean, they're blow markers, and they are pretty involved actually. And I think as a child I probably would have really loved them. But also I think these are definitely made for children because my lung capacity is just not the same as when I was a child. I really like these dogs. I just kind of wanted to overlay them, see how what kind of effect I could get from overlaying them. I thought it looked really cool, so I'm glad I did that. I really like the stencils that this kit came with. I thought they were really cool. I'm not great with stencils, as you can see here, or not see here, because I do hold them down. I was as careful as I could be this time around, but normally I'm not good with stencils because I just don't know how to hold them down properly. And it came with 2 different blues, so I wanted to test to see if the other blue was the same shade. They're maybe slightly different shades, but still pretty much the same. And also looking back on it, I actually really like the green that we're about to use here for this section, or this stencil. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't use it more during the actual art piece. And I forgot to set up the pen correctly. Whoops. There you go. I really, really like this green. It's a really pretty green. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't use it more often. There are my swatches, the 2 duds right there, which also happen to be 2 of the darker colors, which I kind of wanted to use more, but you know, it is what it is. And the brown marker did have juice in it, so I'm not sure why it didn't work, but trust me, I also did try it a few times. Now these are my stencils. I kind of sketched something out and kind of wanted to try to use my own stencils to get an image that I liked. It is 2 princesses being in love. Happy Pride Month. So I just tape down the stencils just so that way they don't move around while I'm working. I just use washi tape. I don't have anything like painter's tape or anything like that, but washi tape pretty much works the same. So my first plan here was to try to do like a rainbow within the heart. It was a good idea, but I don't think the execution went as well as I had hoped. And again, it is just a lot of the back of my head in camera. So I did try to cut some of that, and then I tried to speed it up as much as I could, but you're still gonna see me and my ugly hair in the camera for way more than you need to. As much as I like this green color, I think it kind of threw off the rainbow because it is just so dark, especially compared to that yellow right next to it. I just didn't like how those 2 looked right next to each other. I don't know. Green was a beautiful color, but just did not work for this rainbow. But as you can see, they're over to the right. I just feel like that part of the rainbow got really messy. But all in all, I mean, does that look like a heart shape? I hope so, because it's kind of what I was going for. But even if it was a little messy, I still really enjoyed the way that came. I really enjoyed doing it. So that's really all that matters. And so then I kind of wanted a heart, and then like a silhouette of the princesses against another color. And at this point, I do wish I kind of would have done like a solid color behind them, but I didn't. So whoops. Oh well. And here I'm just trying to do a dark enough color where the princess's silhouette will stand out. I use a lot of different things to try to weigh it down so that way it doesn't lift up while I was blowing. Again, I am so sorry for my stupid head in the way. I should have had a different angle while I was doing this, but you know what? You live and you learn, and that's something that I learned afterwards. So, whoops. And then I realized we haven't used the magic marker too much, so I just decided to add a few different details with it, and then I'll go in later and use the magic marker again, but I did think this part was fun, kind of like filling in some different details with it. I definitely like that purple to pink at the bottom there. I thought that was really pretty. Me as a child would be flipping out. Okay, and honestly, here's where I should have stopped. Because I actually really liked it like that, with it just stark white against the silhouette, like as a silhouette, against other colors. I should have stopped it here. I don't. I continue and I add more color into those silhouettes, but I really, really, really like it like this. I think that's self-control that I need to learn, but I just think that it's really pretty how they stand out against all the other colors. But here I go, stupid me. Decided, like, you know what, let's add some more interest to this. So, and then I realized I got rid of the middle cutout section, which was a bad idea because that part right there. So then I was like, okay, well, when I'm blowing it in, I'm gonna have to be super careful not to get it over that part as well. I did use an X-Acto knife to get that silhouette out so clean. Again, me and my big head blowing. I decided to go with blue on that one, and then I went with the purple that I used for the background of the bottom part, which kind of wish I didn't, but I knew I was going to go back in with a magic marker on this part to try to make them stand out more against the silhouette. So I wanted the pink that purple turned into, because I thought that'd be really pretty contrasting the blue next to it. And you know what? I was right. I just kind of wish that I would have used a different color for the background now. So finally, we're going to go ahead and use the magic marker to spray this all in. And I actually lost the very last bit of this footage because my camera died, as you can see there. So this is just what the end looks like after everything is completed and has been sprayed with the magic marker. So I really, really like this piece. I thought it was really pretty. So the magic marker turned that darker blue into that light blue, and then the purple into that pink. So I thought those two were really cute, but now I kind of wish I would have done the background of those silhouettes a different color. I especially wish that I would have done the pink maybe a different color, just because it was really hard to get the to try to be careful when spraying that magic marker so it didn't get onto that background, because otherwise they would have been the exact same color. And that would have made it not stand out. Again, I wish I would have stopped when it was just a white stark silhouette, because I thought that was really beautiful. But you know, you live and you learn. Happy 2019 Pride. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, make sure to comment, like the video, and subscribe. Thank you again. Bye.